Hello everyone. I hope that you're doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. As always, I'm really grateful that you're listening, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate the support. And in this one, I wanted to speak to you about, again, a little bit about emotionality, but also about sadness. I read a comment from one of the viewers saying something like how we always try to logic our emotions, but when we actually just sit down with our emotions, we realize, INFJs realize that, how deeply emotional we are. And, we do come across kind of robotic and ice cold to people around us because we don't actually show our deep emotions to anyone around us because, first of all, we don't understand it. Second of all, we don't know how to express it. And third of all, we sometimes think that emotions are weak and we don't want to appear weak to other people, right? So there's many reasons why we don't do it the way we do it. But I think that's why we like to listen to sad music. That's why we watch sad movies over and over again, because just because we can't understand our emotions or express it or feel it doesn't mean that we can't watch other people doing it. We're kind of doing it vicariously, and when we see them being sad, we're able to feel that sadness better. I guess that's why we're just such great therapists because we can see other people and we can feel their emotions better than we can feel it ourselves, which is what a lot of you said as well. And so one of the things I've been kind of doing a lot recently is, as I said, I've been reading a lot because I've been writing a lot because I want to become a better writer, just because I want to become a better writer, because I think that that's a good goal for me. And because I just love reading and I just love writing. It's just something that I love so much that I want to do more of it. And as I do more of it, I want to become better at it. And I've been reading, for some reason, I've been getting a lot of recommendations for books that are very angsty, have a lot of angst in them, angsty, and they're very sad. Like, they have a sad ending. That is, they don't have a happy ending. And one of the things that I think INFJs do tend to do, especially if we have a lot of anxiety, which I do, that I try to stay away from anything that has a sad ending. But now I've been trying to expand myself a little bit more, and I do understand that, it's not all happiness and roses and rainbows in books. And if I want to write sadness, I need to read it more, right? So I've been reading a lot of sad books, and just yesterday I finished reading a book, a very short one actually. It's called Brokeback Mountain. It's a movie as well. And the author is just brilliant. She is amazing. I've read a lot of her books, and she's just brilliant. And I'm sitting there and I'm reading the book. Obviously, it's very short. It's only an hour long. But it took me a long time to finish it because I could sense that it was going to be a really sad ending. And the more I read it, the more I was like, because I haven't watched the movie. I don't know anything about the movie. So I read the book and I'm reading it, and then it comes to the end, and it is heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, all those words that you hear of. It is that. So I'm sitting here yesterday, finished the book, sitting here literally feeling like my heart is breaking. I did not go through a breakup. I did not do anything sad. I just read a book, but I felt such immense sadness in my heart for the fact that these two beautiful beings could not be together, because of the society they lived in, because of all the paradigms in their head, because of the lack of courage, because of whatever reason you want to give it. It is about a homosexual couple, and so obviously, and it's set in 1930s or something. Even 1800s, I think. It's set really, really in the past, and obviously at that point it was illegal to be gay, which is really astounding when you think about it. And so there's lots of reasons why they couldn't be together. Also, they loved each other so much, but they couldn't be together. And like, that kind of stuff really kills me. And I am a romantic at heart, and it's so hard to find love. And so whenever I see someone or I read a book about someone who's in love, I'm like, you guys, you have to get together. You women, you men, you whoever you are, you have to get together with the person you love, because it is so hard to find someone that you love. And once you find someone you love, you have to be with them, because even if it's for a short time, because it's so hard to find love, And so I'm sitting there and I'm feeling just literally like my heart is breaking. I am dying. I am sad. I am heartbroken. I want to not live anymore. I'm going through all those emotions. I can't believe they went through this. I feel so much pain for them. And then I start going into the whole thing about the sadness for humanity in general. The fact that it is so difficult to be alive and we still try so hard. We try so hard. We keep on working at it. It's where we have a difficult life. We keep on going. We work at it. Some people, yes, they give up and they commit suicide. Of course, that happens. And I understand completely because it's a hard life to live. But they still keep going. They still keep going. And I just felt this immense love for humanity all of a sudden. This immense just joy that I'm part of this, even though we are terrible in so many different ways. The fact that there's so many good people out there, that they're doing such good things. They're fighting against things that are hard to fight against. They're fighting against systems that are so hard to fight against. They're doing things to improve themselves, even though it is so difficult to do so. All of this made me feel so, so grateful that I am part of this paradigm right now. And also gave me so much love in my heart for humans, for people, for each being that is trying so hard to live, to love, to be, to do everything that they want to do before they die. And all of it just made me feel so much emotionality. I just sat all day long and I just felt my heart. It was aching, it was hurting, it was joyous, it was up and down, it was good and bad, it was everything all together. And I felt it all in my heart, in this little space inside of my chest that is supposed to be so small, but is in fact so, 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 so big. And so as you can see, I got quite passionate about it. I had no one to share this with, obviously, because I live by myself, and also it's so hard to explain, what am I talking about exactly? And so I didn't have anyone to share this with. Of course, I journal about it, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to share it with my YouTube channel. Even though it seems like, all of my viewers, I think all of you would understand, even though this seems like a very abstract topic and it seems like, what is she talking about? But I really, really wanted to share this with you because I think that INFJs feel this on a daily basis. We love and we hate humanity at the same time, of course. And we love people and we hate them at the same time, of course, because there's so much good about the world and also so much bad about the world. And there's so much good that's happening in the world and also so much bad. And all of it at once confuses us and also makes us so grateful to be alive, right? And so this duality of being in this world right now, I think INFJs feel it the best. And I really, really feel like when I speak to INFJs, when I talk to them, when I see your comments, I really see that you see the duality of this world so well. And that's why we feel so much. And at the same time, we don't share anything at all. We don't share any of our emotions with anyone. And that's why we come across as robotic. Because it's so difficult. How are you supposed to put this into words? How are you supposed to put this joy encompassed with sadness, immense sadness and immense joy together, intermingling in your heart and making you feel so much? How are you supposed to explain this to someone else? How are you supposed to do it? And I'm sure, you're going to watch my video and partly you might understand what I'm trying to get at. Partly you might not even. And that's okay. Because I realized that that's not the point. I want to share. I want to share that I love this world and I am grateful to be alive. And I just feel so grateful that there are people in this world who try so hard to be alive. They have such hard lives and they keep on going. And not just human beings, just beings in general. There's so many stray dogs in Bali. And some of them have really difficult lives. I mean, really difficult lives, as you can imagine. They don't get enough food sometimes. They have people, some little boys kind of throwing stones at them or doing other things to them. And they have to be careful. There's so much traffic. And people are not very nice to them. And so much going on. They have all these diseases to deal with. But you still meet a stray dog. And they are so, so loving and so kind. And they will come up to you and they'll wag their tail and they'll be like, they'll want to know you as a friend. And they'll just keep on going. They'll keep on working to find food. They'll keep on working to stay alive. And that really is the epitome for me. When I look at that and I look at human beings who have hard lives and they keep on going, and human beings who are different and who are trying to work against the paradigm, who are working against what's normal and what's not normal, I see all of this and I just feel this immense sadness, of course, the fact that life is so hard. and people are so determined to stay alive. And also the fact that, I feel so much joy that I live in this world, that I can witness all of this and look at this beauty and just be alive, intensely alive. And so I hope this makes sense. I think this is a great way for me to, end off 2023. I'll be doing another video, obviously. I think there's 2 more weeks left before the year ends, or 1 more video. Either way. But I just really wanted to do this video before Christmas, before the holidays start. And so, I just want to send out this love, this immense gratitude, and this immense joy towards the world. I want to put it out in the world. I want to send it all to all of you. And I want to send my love to you. Thank you for supporting me all through the years. And I just want to send out love for everyone on this planet, every being on this planet who's trying so hard to be alive and working at it. And I love being here to witness all of that. And I'm so grateful for all of you. And I hope I was able to make sense a little bit in my video. I just really wanted to get these feelings out there on this video. So I hope I was able to do that. And if not, I still love you, and hopefully you still love me. Anyways, again, thank you so much. Have a great holiday. Have a great Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, Hanukkah, blah, blah, blah. And again, I shall see you soon. Bye for now.